Welcome back to Arc Maine. Halloween is 2 weeks away from today, so we've some exciting, things to be doing here.
That's right. Some spooky experience from our good friends at Mad Science. Boy, I tell you, I could barely see out of these goggles.
No, they're a little tough to see out of.
Yeah. Ryan joining us from Mad Science of Maine. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Of course. Yeah. Thank you for having me back.
All right. So we're talking dry ice.
Yes.
Okay.
Dry ice. It is very good for doing Halloween decorations due to the fact that it sublimates, meaning that it turns directly from a solid into a gas. So I've got some gloves for you guys to wear while we're handling the dry ice.
Because and is it necessary to wear gloves and goggles?
Yes.
Okay.
So the gloves are the most important part when handling dry ice. So whenever you're handling dry ice, you need to be wearing the proper gloves because it is negative 213, I want to say, or 100. No, I think. Well,
It's really cold.
It's really cold. It's like
Extremely cold.
it's around negative 100.
Oh, there you go.
Something degrees. Point is, it will give you freezer burn when you touch it.
Okay.
So we are going to start doing. I don't know why I'm gonna. We're going to start with a little experiment just to sort of demonstrate one thing about how the dry ice works, because it turns directly into a gas, and gases want to take up more spaces than solids. So we can use this if, Asia, how would you like to drop that in our little flask there?
All right, I got it, guys.
There you go.
Yep. Here it is. Here we go. All right.
And you will immediately see that it starts to bubble and fog up. And then what we can do is we can take this balloon, put that over the mouth of our flask, and you will immediately see.
Okay, now what's causing it to inflate?
Yes, so solids and gases are very different densities, obviously. And the dry ice, when it's in its solid form, it's a pretty small piece, but as it turns into a gas, it's sublimating, it's not melting. That gas is trying to fill more space because it's less dense. Those particles are moving around a lot more, bouncing off each other more. They are trying to fill their container. And when you have something elastic, like a balloon, that means that they can expand their container. So
You can hear it bubbling too a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, first off, the people that know, what exactly is dry ice?
Oh, yes, that's a good question. Dry ice is carbon dioxide gas that has been super duper cooled so that it freezes. Because all matter can take the form of a solid, liquid, or gas. They are just, some of them are more common in certain forms here on Earth. Interesting thing about dry ice, it actually cannot be in liquid form under Earth's atmospheric pressure. It has to be under a higher pressure and obviously a low temperature in order to become a liquid.
Nugget of the day right there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
So now what we're going to do, I'm going to take this off. We're going to use this for the next activity. This is a fun little sort of craft thing you can do at home. Let's see if I can get this balloon tied or if I will struggle.
Might have to handle it off.
There we go.
Got it.
Okay, so let's get that tied. We can set this aside for a moment.
All right, so what's next here?
Yes, so I've got, let me move this aside a little bit. So these I prepared ahead of time. These are just fun little Halloween shapes. I cut them out of coffee filters.
All right, so we got a ghost, we got a jack-o'-lantern, we have a bat, and looks like a monster.
A skull.
Skeleton.
Yes.
All right.
So I think the ghost and the bats work best for this, but I cut out some extra ones just for some variety. But what we can do with this is I'm going to take some tape, and I'm just going to, on the bottom of these, I'm going to put some tape, and I'm going to tape them down. And this will become apparent why in a moment.
Now we got the ghost, we got the bat down. Okay.
Yep. Let's get these.
Perfect.
And then let's get our jack-o'-lantern set.
All right, sounds good. And we got the. So
Great.
did we decide that's just a monster, a Frankenstein, or what?
It's just a skeleton.
Just a
skull.
skeleton. All right,
Yeah.
skeleton. All right. Look at
Yeah.
that. All right.
I did my best to draw a skull, but
Perfect. Can the
let's-
gloves come off now? Is that safe?
you can take them off
All
for
right,
now.
great.
But after this, we will be doing a bit more dry ice.
Okay.
But now that we have that, what we're going to do is we are going to use our balloon from the previous activity to generate some static electricity. If you have ever gotten static electricity with a balloon, you will know that the best way to do this is using hair. I think the frizzy hair suits the mad scientist look, so I'm not going to make you guys do it. I think it works for me. So get some of that. we've got some good static electricity charge. And now what we can do is we can bring this down here.
Oh, look, the bat's like almost flying, huh?
Yeah, I think it taped down a little weird, but let's see.
There we go. I see it lifting up
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah,
There we go.
I think it needs a bit more static.
You
Give
can
me
do
one-
mine too. I don't mind if you do it on my head
Let's
either.
see.
Yeah, we still have another hour to go on the show. Your hair will be sticking up for
I
until
know.
10:30.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming into fashion.
There we go. Sacrificing
Now you
the
really
hair.
look like a mad scientist.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Come
What's
on.
that?
Come on, guys.
There you go. The ghost is coming up, though. At least the bat's flipping the wings right there.
Yeah, you
Isn't
can
that cool?
see the premise. I'm not sure. I think let's try. If I had a like fuzzy sweater on, that would also work really well. I really wish.
That's all right. We got the gist of it with the bat going up with the wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
There we
can,
go.
yeah,
See?
like I'm not sure why it's struggling so bad, but like you can see the premise.
Yeah.
Well-
Where we use the static electricity.
Oh, it's
to
coming up.
lift
Look, the
these
ghost is coming
there
up,
we
yeah.
go. So if you get a good static charge, you can make them sort of dance around. By
It
It looks like they're like rising from the dead almost.
And
Yeah,
let's
exactly.
be honest, a ghost is dead anyway.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So that's just a fun little side that we could do with
All
that.
right, so what do we got coming up next?
Yes, we've got some more dry ice
All right,
stuff.
put them back on.
So dry ice, one of the reasons why it's such a good Halloween decoration is because when it sublimates, it creates that gas. You can sort of use it in place of a fog machine. It's fun for decorations, but we're gonna do something a little different.
All right, so what are we going to do?
We can throw some dry ice in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you something fun that you can do as it does that bubbling and sublimating. We can take some soap, just throw that in there, and in a moment, you will see that now that there is soap in there, as it is sublimating, that gas is getting trapped inside bubbles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that is filling up a little bit. Let me see if I can expedite that a little.
Can you use like any soap, or does that have to be like
Any
dish
soap,
Okay.
so long as it foams up and forms those
Yeah,
bubbles.
dry ice is what you see a lot of times at like some concerts too, and you know, when rock and rollers want to have a good light show and things like that.
Yeah.
And also for great Halloween decorations, look at the bubbles coming up right now.
Yeah, so, and then once that reaches the top of that container, those bubbles will start overflowing. You can use it to make a sort of potion almost. Speaking of potions, this one is a little less accessible at home because of this chemical that we're using, but it's pretty cool and you can still do it without this chemical. I'm just using it for flavor. But this is a chemical called universal indicator. It is a pH indicator. So what do you guys know about pH? I kind of forget how much a layman knows.
It's just something with shampoo, right?
So pH, it has to do with how basic or acidic chemicals are, which has to do with their chemical composition. It's a whole weird thing, but the point is a pH indicator will change color depending on the pH of whatever material it is added to.
So why is it turning green?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is green because water is a neutral pH. It is a pH of 7, which is the middle of the scale, and it is green. The cool thing about universal indicator is that it is actually multiple pH indicators mixed into one, and that means that when it's in an acid, it'll turn red. When it's in a really strong base, it'll turn purple, so it covers the full rainbow spectrum.
All right,
It's
you should
very
finish this
cool.
up. Give us a website people can go to find out about camps and
Yeah.
other kind of cool experiments you got.
Oh, yeah. So we are going to be doing a Halloween carnival in about 2 weeks, no, I'm sorry. I got that wrong. 2 weeks. I'm sorry, my brain's a little scrambled. It is not on Halloween. It is the Saturday the week before Halloween. I believe that is the 25th.
There you go. So a week from tomorrow. All right,
Yes.
what's the website people can go to?
MathScienceMaine.com, I believe.
Perfect.
If we've got pre-registration open for that Halloween carnival, it's at our lab right in South Portland. It's in Westbrook. It's going to be really fun. If you've got kids, bring them over. We're going to have a costume contest. We're going to have cotton candy. We're going to have a little science show. It's going to be a whole thing.
Great. Sounds good. Thanks so much for joining us. And hey, this just changed the color. Did you see that?
Matching our outfits. Look at that.
Wow,
nice and
love it.
red.
All right, still to come.